Okay, I am back, and I have assigned a new broker. His name is Kel Luzaltalath, and he's a very, very good broker. Much better than our other one, actually, than our original. So he's going to do the job very well. I've assigned him to not have any other jobs currently. So once he's done with his charcoal that he was making there, he will probably, hopefully at least, come over to immediately start trading. But then again, he might go get a drink or something first, who knows. But he's still making that charcoal. So I guess we will let him finish. And we have one or two idlers. I think those are our miners, who don't really have much else that they're assigned to do. Alright, well, we want our trader at the depot. So let's hope he goes there right away. And there he is. He did. Look at how much they are going to give us for these iron bolts. Wow, I will definitely take that, because I have no shortage of iron. And so, let's trade for lots of wood, as always, because then it just doesn't, it saves us time cutting down trees and whatnot, and also the whole non-renewable thing. So let's get some rope. Let's see, what else do they have? They have a yak cow. We have yaks already, and I think we might even have a breeding pair. At least one of them had a baby. I'm not sure. But the human pets aren't as exciting, so we don't want to buy any of those. Elves, though, they know where it's at with animals. I mean, dwarves and elves generally don't get along, but I will say this, with animals, they got it figured out. But anyway, let's get some strawberry wine, some tuber beer, and all other kinds of random human alcohols. Although they don't seem to have a whole lot of it, actually. Okay. Well, what else do they have that we can get? Let's see. Do they have, oh, here's some seeds. Bladeweed. Rope reed. That's rope reed fiber. We want seeds. Because we will eventually have above ground farms where we can grow these crops and elven crops and stuff like that. Which I guess actually human crops and elven crops I believe are pretty much the same. Now that I think about it. But the above ground crops, I suppose, is a better way to describe them. We can grow above ground crops, obviously, because we will be above ground. So, let's see, what else do they have? Lots of seeds, which is very good. We need lots of seeds. And let's scroll down here. Let's take a cloth bin, since we may need some cloth. I don't know if we had cloth or not before. But let's trade all of those and all of those. And that's going to take up a lot of our stuff, but they should be bringing more goods to the depot soon. So I'm not going to be too worried about that. I'll take some leather if I can get it. And maybe even a bit more. And let's see, what else do they have down here in their merchandise? Lots of food and stuff which we can trade for with other goods. So yeah, we're going to want to keep trading with these guys, but let's see if they'll take this offer first. Alright, he seems very happy about the trading, so we gave him a good deal to start off, which is good. The humans will like us now, and we can let them drop some more stuff off and then try to trade again. Okay, well, they have brought everything to the depot, and our broker, even though he's not tasked to be able to farm, has been harvesting crops. Hopefully he will finish that and come to the depot like I've asked him to, before the merchants leave, but we have been interrupted by a snatcher. So, let's see if we can kill this goblin here. And actually, it looks like the humans might take care of that for us. I'm not sure where he actually ran to. Oh, here he is. Let's follow him. Whoop. Let's follow him so that we can see what happens to him. And look at that, the humans killed him. I didn't even really need to. Now we can claim his stuff and sell it if we need. Why not? I'll claim anything that looks like it might be decent. And, you know, everything else, who needs it? Okay, so that's good. One goblin down, and our squads can actually just go back to training now. They would have no need to bloody their weapons just yet. But alright, these guys are going to be leaving soon. And look, our guy has gotten back, it seems, just in time. Alright, we have a bit more capital to play with. So let's get some crutches and splints. We don't want the one that's really expensive, though, and we don't want cheese, because that's very expensive. We want, perhaps, let's see. Well, let's get some thread, even though I thought I had thread and whatnot before. I'm almost sure I did. But we'll get a bunch of it here. There we go. Yarn and thread. Why not? We'll take it all. We want fisher berries. Wild strawberries, that sounds delicious. Some valley herbs, that's pretty expensive. Let's not do that. Let's get some muck roots, they're cheap. Same with ratweed. And lots of this stuff. It's all pretty cheap, so we're going to take as much of it as we can. Because if our dwarves can spend their time doing things other than gathering food, that's obviously very good. Plus we have a lot larger population now to feed. So, we have to make sure to stay on top of things. Even though we are doing really well right now, if we let that slip, it could end up being not so good. So we have a lot of capital left to play with. We can pretty much just buy whatever we want from these guys at this point. So let's buy some cloth. Do they have any more leather? That's a bit cheaper. I would buy some more leather. I suppose we could just take some cloth. We could take some dye, some sand, all of this stuff. A chest, why not? Why not? Do we need all these bags? Probably not. But, let's see, what else is here? A pine chest, sure, we'll take it. And, looks like we are going to have some stuff left over that we're not going to trade them. Because I don't think we need to spend that much looking at this. I'm thinking about it, and I don't think that there's going to be that much we're going to find. I'm going to look through it a bit more off camera, and then I will decide. Okay, so I've just decided I'm going to spend everything I can, and I've just bought some extra cloth and whatever else I could find. Let's see if they will accept this trade. There we go. He seems ectastic. Perfect. Good for him. I want him to be ectastic with the trading because we have everything going well for us. And we gave him one of our statues, so they will take that back to their human city, and the dwarves of Stormhill can become the stuff of legend. They will have a statue of our militia commander and lots of our fine golden goblets to drink out of, some of our fine weapons to defend themselves. It's going to be very good. Hopefully the start of a long and prosperous relationship for both cities. And look at that! Our bridge is done. We finally can connect all of these things up, which is good. I would like them to come and chop down those trees at some point. That'd be terrific, but they seem to be rather slow at that. Maybe I need to find some more people to assign to tree chopping. I don't know. But either way, the merchants from Bibe Pesor have embarked, and we hope to see you back next year, humans of Bibe Pesor. I think they liked us, I'm going to be honest. Now, let's see. Let's look at our food. We have a crazy amount of food. No need to worry about that. We are still cooking and brewing and farming and all of that stuff, and we have given birth now. That's our third child that's born. I think one of them was off camera. But let's see. Yeah, that seems to be about it. That's real exciting for recent news. And I'm gonna go take care of those idlers. Let's see, did that guy ever die? Maybe we haven't found him yet, that dude who had melancholy. Or maybe he hasn't actually died yet, I don't know. He could just be wandering around all sad somewhere. And here we see our raccoon and giant hamster just chilling in our dining hall, which we can finish at least this part of the dining hall, hopefully. And not quite yet, we need a couple more chairs, but the inner ring of tables should be finished, or one of the rings of tables. I might put another little thing in the middle, I'm not sure yet. I'm not exactly sure how I want to finish off the dining room. But let's see here. I don't know. I can't find that guy so far. And I haven't seen him in a while, the melancholy guy. So, I don't know. Maybe he ran off and died somewhere and we just haven't noticed yet, which is entirely possible. That happens in this game sometimes. But I'm not seeing him dead in a field anywhere, so who knows. Okay, well, either way, we've had an animal grow to become a stray horse, but I am going to go take care of some of these idlers and get some more people chopping down trees. Okay, well, it turns out that one idler is actually the guy who is stricken with melancholy. I'm not sure where he is, but he's wandering around somewhere in his misery and shame because we didn't have the right type of rock or something like that. We've got a snatcher, though. Let's see if our military can get to him this time. Hopefully he hasn't snatched a baby dwarf. Looks like he didn't, and he saw a bunch of axe dwarves coming for him and seems to have taken off now. So he's probably going to get away. But maybe not. We'll see. We'll see if the dwarves can catch up to him. But if he just makes a break for it, he'll get away. Which it seems like he did. Okay. Well, so he is gone. Our military has to just get back to training. Unfortunately, yeah, that one got away. But we'll get him next time. And hopefully they won't have too many invasions or anything like that coming. Looking at this, though, we are now actually starting to cut these trees, which is terrific. We need them cut down quickly. Whoops. These as well. We're going to want to chop down a good number of trees right there. So let's do that. And once we get all that done, we can start building our walls around here, which is going to be great because we will then be secure. Once we get an entirely sealed off area, it'll be either a big circle or a big square. Once we get an entirely sealed off area, then we will be safe up here on top of the mountain. Which is, I think, that should be one of our main goals, is to get to that point. The other thing, I have set them to work digging a hospital here, and I'm going to turn one of these rooms into another temporary barracks, or not barracks, dormitory for dwarves to sleep. We don't have proper bedrooms for our dwarves yet, which is something that I just haven't been able to get around to because we have been doing so much other stuff, and I would rather get that other stuff done first. As long as all of our dwarves have beds, which as of now, they seem to be able to generally share the ones we have. Their Zassist has been found dead. So let's immediately... oh, we weren't actually doing anything here since he took it over. Let's make some crafts and pots. But let's also engrave a memorial slab to Zassist. And there we go. That should be good. He should be buried soon in the tomb someone will see to that. And we are starting to make masterpieces, which is going to be very good because I'm assuming it's something that we'll be able to trade eventually. And masterpieces are obviously worth quite a bit. So, let's see. Do we have more statues built? We do. Let's place some. We've got 2 marble statues, which we can place right there, and a shale statue, which we can place there, and we'll need 1 more for the other side of that doorway. But let's see what they are statues of, actually. We have a statue of Kubuk, who is one of our dwarves. I believe our leader dwarf, isn't he? Yes, I believe so. It is... Wait a minute, it's a... Okay, it relates to his start as a stone crafter. Okay, so it's him getting his start in stone crafting, crafted by a different dwarf. Alright then, fair enough. It was a bit confusing at first, but I think I've got it. And a marble statue of Zuril. What is Zuril? Ooh, it is the deity of volcanoes and mountains, depicted as a female yak cow. That is amazing. That is actually amazing. I want to forbid that for a second, because, we're going to, let's see, we're going to put that somewhere special, actually, so we'll get rid of that, and, we will use, the other marble statue for our dining hall, but we are going to, create a zone here now that we have enough grass, and it's going to be an animal zone, and this is where we are going to put our yaks. We have a yak cow, which we can put here. We have a yak calf. I'm hoping that the yak calf is a male and can then breed. And if we can breed some yaks, that would be pretty cool. That seems like a dwarfy thing to breed to me, because we could breed horses, but like, that's an elf thing or a human thing to do, in my opinion. We dwarves, we want to breed yaks. They're a strong, sturdy animal, just like the dwarves. And so, that is the reason that I am going to build our statue of yaks, the deity of volcanoes, who looks like a yak at least. I'm going to build that statue up in the yak breeding pen. So that's why we're saving that. Let's build this other marble statue right here, and we'll build another one right there, why not? And then we can go and unforbid this one, and so the next one we place after that, since it's the only one left, will be the statue of the yak god. So, let's place that right here in the center of our yak breeding area. There we go. Perfect. I think that was a good decision on my part. I think the yaks will be very happy with that, and it will make them want to breed. The sight of a strong, sturdy, hard-bodied yak, a deity's body, a godly body, is going to turn the yaks on and make them pump out many, many baby yaks, which we can then, eat eventually, probably. So that's good. That's good. It's all going to end up being a very good thing. So, everything seems to be going well. Our hospital is going to be right here once they get that mined out, but that's going to be our next project. And we have one death, and he has been laid in the tomb. Zessit is dead. But other than that, everything is still chugging along very soundly.